Hello, Inferno. This is my, I don't know, fifth confessional or some shit. I'm gonna, go over from Final 7 onwards. So Lucy's out now. Yay, huge player. And it was, even though, Lucy was a bit of an oddball, she fucking went balls to the wall. She was playing hard as fuck. So now that she's gone, I feel secure. Final 6, but I did not actually agree with what happened. Of course, I always think out my I always think out my decisions very thoroughly before I make a choice. It's just how I play as in general. It takes me fucking 5 hours to make a decision. And then even that live tribal council, I was like, oh fuck, this is the hardest moment of my life. And in my mind, I was like, Erin has to go because Erin is going to win. Love Erin. Erin is literally the best person ever. But, yeah, she had to go. She was dangerous. Yeah, so Erin had to go. But Josh decides to play a fucking steal a vote, or whatever the fuck it's called, and steals David's vote and votes for David. So it ended up a 4-2 vote. And Brian ended up voting for me, which is whatever. I'm not someone that holds grudges against that kind of stuff. I gave Kevin a second chance. Couldn't trust that, obviously. I gave other people second chances. Not really. I feel I haven't given that many people second chances. Maybe Brian is getting a second chance. I don't know how long it'll last because I do want to take him to the end because I do think I can beat him. But he's just I don't know. He's kind of he's just giving me Josh's puppet kind of vibes. And Josh is incredible. Josh is an incredible person, an incredible game player, and I wouldn't have a negative word to say about him, but I am pissed off. That did piss me off a little bit. But whatever, he's going next anyway, that's my plan. I'm really trying to connect with Jess on a personal and emotional level. I'm, not the easiest person to open up. And, I don't like talking about myself. Even this situation makes me feel weird. You know? So yeah. But anyway, and then I had to play my deal with the double advantage. There was a lot of mystery surrounding the advantage as a whole. I was just what the fuck is this? Ever since I got it at Final 17, I was this means war. Or I actually thought for a while that I could save someone. So when David did it, I was oh, I'll save him. And then we vote out someone else later. David gets immunity. Maybe if he comes back and we go to trouble again. That's not how life works. So yeah, Josh needs to go. I don't know why I sang that, but I did. But yeah, Josh needs to go next because I feel Josh hasn't done a lot game-wise other than steal the David vote and kind of force his way into the final 5 that he wanted. But I made it into the final 4, bitch. So yeah, I'm really trying to connect with Jess. Personal, emotional, strategic. I'm trying to make us tight-knit at the moment just so I can get Josh out. And then after that, I can worry about Jess, who I think, honestly, is going to play. She's not. I think she's actually playing quite cleverly at the moment. I feel I've underestimated Jess, and I feel a lot of the cast has as well. Because right now, it's kind of me against Brian and Josh, kind of ish. No, I don't know, kind of. It's kind of a loose 3-way kind of free for all at the moment, I feel. And especially with Jess. Jess is in there too. But I feel Jess is playing all sides a bit. And I'm trying to really make her feel I need to go to Liam's side and take out Josh. But I think she wants to take out Brian, but I don't understand. Yeah, Brian is a good player, but I feel he's burned a lot of bridges. I mean, he's definitely not getting Lucy's vote for fucking sure. You know, Chantel didn't get a lot of time to bond with him. I don't think he's going to get Brett's vote. So there's a 3 votes I don't think he can get. And I think if I do make it to the end, I think I have at least 2 guaranteed at the moment. And that's Chantel and David. Those are the only 2 that I can just sit there and be like, I might possibly get their vote. Because I don't think I'm going to get Kevin's vote, because Kevin hates me, I think. And I know Lucy is all about, like, the big players, so I think she's gonna maybe go for someone like Josh to win. But I think, of course, like, the Minority Alliance would really love to see Jess be, you know, the victor. But I feel Joe might vote for Brian at the end. Like, I don't know. It's just like it's a weird, you know, so I'm really thinking about who I can beat at the moment. I know I can't beat Jess, because Jess has, if Jess goes now, Jess has, fuck. Jess has Brett, Kevin, Lucy, Joe. Like, that's 4 down packed. I know Josh can be a little bitter sometimes when he gets voted out, so I feel like Josh will vote for Jess as well. And that's 5. That's enough to win. I feel like she wins no matter what at that point. So it concerns me. Yeah. So that 5 is, you know, that's an issue, because, but if Josh gets to the end, I feel like Josh has Aaron's vote, and I feel like he has Chantel's vote, and I feel like he has Kevin's vote at this point. Well, Kevin's an iffy for Josh, I feel, because Josh was babysitting him for a while at the live night, and yeah, pissed him off. Yeah. So I don't know. It's like a whole sketch. I'm just really thinking about all the scenarios right now, because I do see a possibility of me winning at this point. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But let's see how this final 4 plays out, because I think it's gonna be messy.